Assalamualaikum and good day. My name is Nur Aisha Nabila and welcome to my demonstrative speech. One of the most important human activity that although not talked about often is bathing. While we are taking a bath, what is the most important thing to have after water? Yes, soap. And have you ever encountered a problem where you just bought a soap and the soap just feels like it is not good for you, that it makes your skin feels really rough, and even the smell is not the perfect smell that you want. And that is the reason why I'm here today, which is to be a superhero that is going to save your day and solve the problem. Today, I am going to be demonstrating how to make your own personalized soap. Why you should trust me to teach you this soap making process? You should, because last year in high school, I worked on the project where I need to do soap by myself, and I did a lot of research, and for that chemistry exhibition, I even managed to get the second place, and it is solely because of me and my soap making process. Now that I've let that all clear for you, let's move on to the things that you will need to make your own personalized soap. The first and the most important thing to have is a glycerin-based soap bar. Here I have white and transparent, but I'm just going to use the white one. You can just type in glycerin soap bar in Shopee and the shop selling it will come up. Next, you will need a fragrance oil. I have here an ocean rose fragrance oil. You can choose any fragrance that you like. Food coloring, which is optional. A pot. Please make sure that you don't use the pot that your mother is going to use for your lunch today. I don't want to get in trouble for that. And rod, or anything that you can stir the soap with. And also cutting board and knife and a silicone mold. Checked all the things needed. Let's jump into the steps to make our own personalized soap. For the first step, we are going to melt the soap bar. First, we have to cut the soap bar into smaller pieces, but I already cut it beforehand to save time. If you're younger than 18, make sure to have to ask for parental guidance before doing this, because it might be dangerous. Put it in a pot, and then we go to the gas kitchen. Position it on top, and while doing that too, we can prepare our food coloring and fragrance oil that we are going to use after this. Okay. Now we can turn on the heat. Make sure it is really low because we don't want the soap to burn. Okay. While waiting for the soap to melt, you can sing a song like stir, stir, stir your soap gently in the pot, something like that. And just wait for it to melt for a second. Okay, once it has starts melting like this, but there are already some liquids in, you can put in your food coloring, which I'm going to use a chocolate one today. Put only a little bit on the rod and adding in the soap. Mix this food coloring carefully with the soap bar. Keep stirring, never stop stirring because we don't want the soap to harden. And then keep stirring and stirring. You can see the chocolate color, but I'm not really satisfied with this color, so I'm going to add more. Okay. I want it to be like dark chocolate color. Yeah, just like that. And then add in your fragrance oil. You can put this while smelling it. If you think that it's already strong, then you can stop. Or if you think that it's not enough, you can add more. And now it's already fully melted. Take a piece of cloth, as you don't want to burn your hands, and put it somewhere to let it cool for a second. For a few seconds. Okay, while we are waiting for the mixture to cool down, we can prepare our silicone mold. Okay, and I'm just going to give you a quick information about glycerin, which is it can help your skin feel really soft and smooth, and it can also fix the texture of your skin to be better than it was before. Now that it is already cooled down a little bit, you have to be, for the next step, you have to be extra careful and quick because you don't want the soap to harden and you also don't want it to spill everywhere. Okay, carefully pour the mixture in the silicone mold, which I have here is an ice cream shaped mold. Okay, if you spoil it everywhere, just leave it and let it dry, because after it already dries, you can just scrape it off with a knife or a spoon and it will be less messy that way. And and we have to put it aside for a while and wait for 35 to 40 minutes for it to harden. And I have prepared here the one that is already hardened, and this is the reason why I asked you to look for a silicone mold, because if you're using silicone mold, you can just pop up the soap from the mold like this. I have a bunny one and a frog soap, and lastly a bear. Okay, now you have your own personalized soap. We are done. Let's recap. Let's do a bit of recap. There are 4 simple steps to make your in making up the soap. Melt the soap bar, add food coloring and fragrance oil, pour it into a mixture and take it out from the mold. And there you have it. Now you can make your own soap from home and even make one as a gift to your friends and family, and you can even be a salesman by selling it everywhere. I won't ask you for any credit fees, and thank you for your time.